Help comes in all shapes and sizes. So today, I'm joined by a familiar voice and a new voice. Welcome, Ben, and welcome, Caitlin.
Thank you.
We already know all about Ben.
Yep.
Especially if you're on the Discord, everybody knows Ben.
Sorry.
Caitlin, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I teach orchestra locally here in a school in the Columbus area. And I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is going to be fun.
Cool. Have you played RPGs before? Played with Ben before?
I've once or twice with you, yeah.
Okay. Do you know which one? What did you play?
Okay, you played Fantasy Age and Dragon Age. Those were the two.
Okay. How were those games for you?
Oh, it's fine. I feel like I threw you for a few
Yes.
twists and turns you were not expecting.
That's pretty much the job of the GM.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I did great then.
Yeah.
So you'll be great with Mark.
Yeah. I think I know where this is going, but it's not going there. Okay. And today we're playing something a little different than normal. We're playing a game called Magical Kitties Save the Day.
Yes.
So excited.
Who is your kitty? In this world, you'll either be a loth cat or a tuca.
Tuca look like.
Looks like a loth cat, except slightly different.
I want to be a Tuca then.
Okay.
Today I'll be playing a Tuca whose name is Tooks.
Okay.
Tooks is a stray cat. He's clipped ear and is missing an eyeball.
Okay. Coloration? Do you look exactly like Kishi?
No. He's like tiger striped with black and brown.
Great. Caitlin, who are you playing?
I'm Vectivus, known as Vecti for short. What do you want to know?
Tell me a little bit about Vectivus. What do they do when they're not hanging out with Afka, being paranoid and watching old detective movies?
Mostly getting into trouble, looking for things to do.
Okay. So we talked about Afka a little bit. Who is Tooks? Tooks' person.
Tooks. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Tooks' person is the chef at Ang's Noodle House. He's a Deveronian, and that's about all Tooks knows. He's a nice guy, throws out some noodles and stuff on the street. The local cats and Kushiban stop by and occasionally get some, but they stopped showing up as of late. We don't quite know what happened.
That's probably where the two of you met originally, because Afka used to live near Ang's Noodle House. So Vecti would probably escape and go get some free food.
Definitely all about the noodles.
Yeah. As are most of these games, for some reason. All about noodles. Thank you.
I felt so bad about that the other day. I was like, Mark has this great plot. There are all these little subplots going around. Nobody knows where they're going. He keeps weaving them. But everyone just wants to know about the noodles.
Everyone just wants to know about the noodles? Yeah. Nobody wants to know where all the droids are going.
No.
What the Dims really want.
Why did those businesses shut down? No. It's all about how is Carp's relationship going and what's with the noodles.
Yeah. Great. We'll join Vecti and Tooks outside Ang's Noodle House as the Deveronian chef, clad in his apron and button-up. He's got a little, one of those, like, small chef's hats that leans to the side. Almost a beret, but, like, a little more chefy. And he's a Deveronian, so he's got reddish skin and two little, like, black spots where horns would be, and black and gray hair. Chucking out a pile of fish. It's your lucky day.
Oh,
it's fish day.
My friends, it is the fish. Oh, hello, my Deveronian friend. I do not think you gave us enough fish. And I meow at him and wave my little paw gently.
Do you actually have influence? And
Yes.
You're going to try and do it?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the important parts of this game is that you cannot let anybody know that you are a special cat.
Uh-oh.
Only cats can know. Only other animals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I use it on him and just meow?
Tell me what you do.
I would just look into him and give him the big eyes and wave my little paw just a little.
So I think you're rolling a cute check.
Okay, that'll work.
And you get 2 extra dice because you are using your magical power. And I'm not going to look at those.
You didn't see anything? Because
I have to set a difficulty. And I think this chef, who all the cats meow all the time, all the cats always want more, it's going to be a hard check. So you need at least a 5.
Now, whenever I roll these 3 dice, do I keep the highest of them?
We're keeping all of them.
Oh, I have all of them.
All right, so you have 2 5s and a 1. So with 2 5s, that is a success. And you do it just like you hoped. So the chef reaches into the bottom of the bucket and scoops out a little Nemoidian scumfish. Just a little bit of extra. Drops it right in front of Tooks.
The delicacy. Thank you, my friend. Vecti, come here. See what I have.
Yeah, I'm going to roll my eyes at you for using your cuteness to get that. I'm going to go ahead and use my power of moving objects and knock something over in the kitchen to distract him so I can go snag some for myself.
All right, so that would be a cunning check with your power, so 3 dice, and you're at a little bit of a distance, so I'm also going to make it hard. You need to get a 5. Yeah, 1 5. So with 1 5, it's success, but there's a problem. What does it look like when you do that?
So I knock over a pot from the kitchen, and he turns around to grab it, and something has caught fire in the wake of the pot. So as I go by, my fur is getting singed, and it calls attention to me trying to steal my fish.
Hey, cat, you didn't get enough?
No, I'm hungry. There's fish here. I need to eat.
You meow hungrily at this person, and they toss you another bit of fish. A rotund Gungan comes out from the kitchen and goes up to the chef.
Hey, have you seen TC-41? I can't seem to find him.
Like, no, I don't know where he went. I thought he was out for a delivery.
He just didn't show up today. It's not like him. It's very punctual. I think something's going on here.
Poke my head into the kitchen and look over and at the singed cat. Did you eat the food?
Yeah, I got the food.
Oh, where's the TC unit that's usually here?
I don't know.
She usually brings the food. She brings more for us.
I'm getting a little worried. He's never late. He's always very, very punctual. It's really not like him.
But how are we going to get all these deliveries out? We got like 40 deliveries. We got to go all the way up to Dag Avenue. I don't have time for this.
Somebody's got to do it.
How do you think these, they tell if it's a boy or a girl droid? I do not know.
I don't know either. I don't try to figure that out.
That's probably the best advice in life. So they have to get the delivery of food. Is this what I hear?
Yeah, sounds like they're not getting any more food unless they figure this out.
So if they do not get more food, then...
We don't get more food.
I guess I gotta take all these deliveries. Nobody's gonna cover for me. Can you call Mitch and see if he can come in?
Nah, Mitch is out of town, family stuff. You just gotta get all these deliveries out. We're gonna have to close early today, and I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, we need to do something.
Or should we... I mean, if they do not cook the food today, or take the deliveries, where will we get the food?
We're gonna have to find a new food source if we don't do something about this.
The Deveronian dumps out the last of the fish bits into the dumpster and closes up the door. Around the corner of the building, you hear a speeder start up.
They're taking the foods for deliveries. Who is here with the shop?
Nobody? Is there?
The back alley where the two of you normally hang out to get your fish bits is emptying out as all the other Tukas and Lothcats gather up their fish and head back wherever they go.
Oh, we get such nice delicacies anymore. We must do something about this.
What are we gonna do?
What do you want to do? So, do you want to, stay here and chef? Or do you want to, go out and make the deliveries? Because, that's
I really like that those are the two options that you saw there. So, the Deveronian has left to make all the deliveries, and the kitchen light is off and empty. It's late at night, so the kitchen's probably closed. Would close soon anyway, but
okay.
It's closed early.
So is there anything left in the kitchen?
You could try and get in the kitchen if you want.
My ideas sound really bad. Do you have any other good ideas?
I mean, we could try to break in there since nobody's left here and see if there's any more inside.
Let's get in. Let's go.
All right, so what do you do to get in? What do you want to try to do?
Are there windows?
There are windows, and there's a door.
I think I can jump to one of the windows and see if I can jimmy it open and get in that way.
Yes, do this.
Okay, let's do that.
I will give you a boost.
So hopping up there is nice and easy, and jimmying the lock is going to be easy. You're going to have to roll a 3.
Wait, of...
Probably your cunning,
Okay.
unless you're trying to really force it. That would be your fierce.
Force it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I force everything.
So you're, rolling 3, trying to get a 3. And you did it. So you did it exactly as you expected to. So you reach your little paws in a little latch and just pull it really hard.
Pull it really hard.
Yep, and the window pops open. You now have access to a kitchen.
Oh, yes, I will join you. This reminds me of the time that Esteban and I, we broke into many places before. We broke into this one restaurant, and we ate all the food overnight.
Let's go eat all the food here.
They found us the next day. Our bellies were so full.
All right.
That is how I lost my eye. The resulting cataclysm.
It did not go well. It did not go as planned the next day, but that night we ate well.
Yeah, well, we're going to be fine.
All right, so you hop into the kitchen. It is exactly as you saw it left a couple minutes ago. The burners are still hot, and it's fairly clean. Nothing's really left out. This is where they do all the sort of prep work and out front, which you can see, but you've never been in that part of the restaurant. There's still people, and that's where they do sort of the showy pouring the big vats of noodles and chef tricks and that sort of stuff.
Oh no, there's no one here to cook, and there's still people.
So you see out front, there are people working behind the counter serving food, and there are just big flames going up and giant vats being poured and people doing tricks with noodles. It's like a hibachi, except with noodles.
Are there any tickets left in the window?
Tickets?
Yes, the food tickets for the orders.
Oh, no, there aren't.
Oh, okay. So they are closing. Look at the food. Is there anything left? No, look at this. There is no food here. There is so little.
Did we look everywhere yet? Have we looked in the back here, in the storage, let's check this out. Don't give up yet.
All right, both of you roll cunning to look. It's going to be easy. You want a 3. Okay, so you both look around and you see that most of the food has been put away, either probably in a refrigerator. Looking around, you spot underneath one of the counters, somebody's comlink has rolled down under there.
Reach down under the counter, start batting at it with my paw to try to get it out.
As you bat, if I had dark side points, I would flip them, because as you bat it, you push a little button on the side, and a voice comes out of it. Mr. Ang, this is TC-41. I am in grave trouble. It appears as though... and I don't know what to do. Please send help, or call the clones.
Bat it back and forth a couple more times. Swipe it over. Vecti, you take this. You are better with these things.
You want me to answer?
Yes.
Oh, it's a message. Not that you would know that, but it's a message. Maybe you would know that. You're smart cats.
So what do we do with this?
I do not... the TC, it is in danger. I smack another button, trying to see if I could call TC back.
Would you be able to do that? I guess you probably could. Yeah, so you smack it around and eventually hit another button, and you hear it start ringing.
Oh, this is good.
Just keeps ringing.
That's not a great sign.
Hello. Hello. I do not think TC is there.
No, definitely not. So what do you want to do about this?
We should try to find where the TC has gone.
Well, we have no idea. All we know is TC's in trouble.
Yes, and we have this comlink.
Does that help us?
I do not know. I have only seen them. They smack the buttons and things happen and people answer. This time we just get...
Well, I don't know how to use it.
We could... perhaps you have a friend that can use these things.
I don't have a lot of friends.
The one with the ears. The paranoid one. The one who does not go out with much.
Oh, Afka?
Yes, the Afka.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Afka would know what to do. So I guess let's go see Afka.
All right, so you pick the comlink up in your mouth and hop back out the window.
This is heavier than I thought.
The two of you head down a number of levels until you get in front of Afka's apartment. There's a little blue orb hanging out of the front door. What is your secret way in and out of Afka's apartment? Because Afka wouldn't want you getting out.
What is his apartment?
So it's in a kind of, it's dingy. It's not particularly nice. He, as somebody who is very paranoid, is in a place that hopefully nobody would expect him to be. So he's down in the bottom levels of the city. He does have a few security cameras around, but you would probably know where they are and how to avoid them.
Okay, so yeah, I do know where the security cameras are, so those are easy to avoid. And there is a kind of a sewer grate right near the entrance that we can squeeze in through to kind of get down there. And there's a sewer grate we kind of go in through and we can squeeze through because we're cats and we can do that. That brings us down kind of to that level. And then there's kind of a hole near some of the piping that goes in there that we squeeze in through that nobody can really see from the inside because it's dark in that corner. And that's how we squeeze in.
Yep, and it leads you into one of the cupboards under the sink.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, and you pop out into Afka's apartment. Does Tooks make himself known, or are you going to stay hiding?
This Tooks is a very friendly cat. Of course, he will make himself known.
Okay, and Tooks has the comlink.
Yes.
Okay, so the two of you enter Afka's apartment and look up towards his computer desk where he is sitting, going through some pages on the message boards, parsing through information on a couple different screens. And Vectivus meows and he turns around and says, hey Vecti, who's this?
Hello, my friend. I am Vecti. No, I am not Vectivus. You are the Vectivus.
I'm Vectivus, thank you.
I am Tooks. I am a very handsome cat, and I show him my side and just kind of charm him with my looks.
You say all that, and Afka hears a lot of meowing. This is weird. Okay, wait, what do you have in your mouth? And he sort of reaches, and not expecting you to actually give up what is in, he sort of puts his hands on either side of your mouth and just sort of grabs the comlink out of it.
I release my mouth and let him have it. Yes, here you go, my friend.
I guess I have a new cat now. This is weird. Wasn't expecting this today. A comlink? So weird. He sort of looks around like somebody watching him and takes the comlink and inspects it. And that same message plays. TC41 from Ang's Noodle House. Afka talks to himself a lot.
Does he always talk to himself like this?
All the time.
Does he ever talk to you like this?
No.
Where'd you two get this? I should call Sol. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna call Sol, see if he can do anything.
While he's doing that, I'm meowing persistently. Well, my friend, we found this under the table at the Ang's Noodle House. It was at the bottom. We jumped in, we broke in the top. Vecti was amazing. She just smashed right through that window.
I'm swatting at you just to stop. It doesn't matter. He doesn't understand you. Give it up. You are not charming to him.
He gets somebody on his own comlink and they have a conversation. And then he puts his comlink down and sits in his computer chair again and starts going back through the message boards, and he keeps that one that you found up on his desk.
Who do you think he called?
Well, he said something about calling Saul?
It's a better call to make, yes. So I jump up there and look at his comlink and see if I can tell, number or address for Saul.
So you start batting at his comlink.
His comlink.
And he sort of pushes you, hey, buddy, stop. And he picks up his comlink and puts it in his pocket.
This guy, you say he's good with the computers and things. I do not think he's going to help us here. This TC has gone missing, and without TC we will not get the fish.
Well, he knows more than we do. What are we going to do about it?
We will have to get the TC ourselves.
All right, well, how are we going to find it?
This is what I have been working on. I hand Mark a token.
A kitty
Kitty
treat.
treat.
Oh, I'm sorry, a kitty treat, which he puts in his pile of kitty treats.
My pile of kitty treats is bigger than your pile of kitty
I
treats.
know, it's kind of intimidating. So, my friend, I know this man. He does the shop thing, and he sells. There are many droids in and out. Perhaps we go there and we find something.
All right, let's go.
So Afka gets up and goes into the kitchen and is rummaging in the cupboard where you know that he keeps your food.
Oh, but before we go, I'm going to need to wait here for a second so I can get fed.
Oh, yes, please go get fed. I will stay here. Don't mind me.
And he pours some dry food into your bowl and refreshes your water and then goes back to his computer.
Can I get to that computer while he's gone?
Yes, that will be cunning. Can you use your talent or anything?
I could spin an amazing story on
Probably
this message
not.
board. Meow, 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 meow.
Look, we're going to make it easy, so you have to roll a 3. This is to get there without him noticing in time. So, what is that one?
5 and a 6.
5 and 6. Perfect, you did it. What do you want to do on the computer? You hop up onto the computer desk.
I assume that he's been looking at the things regarding Saul and this TC unit and this comlink that he has. So I will look at those and see where they will take us.
Meanwhile, I'm crunching sloppily on my food and lapping up water.
Okay, that's going to be a cunning roll again, but it's going to be harder because there's a lot of information in front of you and it is all in person talk instead of cat talk. So you need a 5. And you got 2 5s. There's a lot of stuff on the computer. There's some stuff about droids going missing. And you don't see anything about Saul necessarily.
Are there pictures of those droids being missing? Is what I'm picturing. Basically that.
Yeah, it's...
there are no words regarding them, but they're just random pictures of like droids with like circles and X's through them or...
They're like... missing cat posters, missing Loth cat posters that you've seen up for some of your friends.
My good friend Jerry, we lost him like this. He was on one of these posters. I've not seen Jerry since.
I was thinking that they were your friends currently that have all their posters up everywhere because they're missing and then you're friends with them.
They were all there this morning.
Yeah.
You saw Jerry. Yes, he's the very large one. Yes.
So yeah, they are missing droid posters with comlink numbers and pictures of faces. But yeah, there isn't one of TC-41 because that is a very recent loss, but a number of other ones.
Perhaps we should go talk to our friends on the street. And I look around and she's not there. I'm like, oh, this is why Afka does this. This makes sense now.
And then you hear Afka close up the cupboard and start walking back towards you.
Flop down on the keyboard like I'm trying to use it for warmth.
And he comes back and there's a long, just like a bunch of N's where he was typing. Hey, get off of there.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Hey, Vecti, are you done with the foods yet?
I finally take my messy face out of my food bowl, finish crunching, and walk back over, still finishing swallowing my food. Yeah. What's going on?
These droids. There are many of these droids. They look like Jerry on the picture. You remember Jerry? The very large cat. He was there this morning.
Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to find my food.
Oh, well, he was there. And perhaps we should talk to this Jerry. Maybe he tends to know things. You know, people tell Jerry things.
All right, let's go find Jerry, see if he knows some things.
All right, and so you gave me that kitty treat earlier, so we'll use that for Jerry.
I was going to use him for a store owner, but I like Jerry.
Well, Jerry is owned by somebody who deals with droids. So you head up to Little Onderon. You make your way through the little holes and back alleys and places in between walls, and you briefly pass through a place that you know as Tangletown.
Tangletown. It is a fun place. Many strings. I've got stuck there several times.
And make your way to Little Onderon, where you find your way to a droid shop. You know that the owner of this place is a big Wookiee. And go in the back alley and you see Jerry lounging in the back window.
Hello, Jerry. Jerry, we are down here.
Jerry's a very lazy Tuca. And he's just laying in the back window, and he gives you a little nod.
That's Jerry. He's probably not going to get off his big Tuca to come and see us.
Well, we better go over there to him.
So the two of you climb up the fire escape, and Jerry doesn't leave his open window. And he says, Tooks,
Jerry.
what's up?
Nothing. Okay, you are going to have to handle this because you are much cuter than I am.
I am. Oh, hey, Jerry. Do I know Jerry?
I think
met
so.
Jerry?
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Vecti.
We need your help. You know a lot about droids, and we're looking for a missing one. I'm wondering if you might have any information.
Yeah, I know some stuff about droids.
So, was Jerry somebody we would tell everything to? Jerry's okay? Jerry's cool?
Jerry can be whatever you want him to be. We just created Jerry. Jerry can be anything. Jerry could be a jerk. Jerry could be like your best friend. Like Jerry could be into you. Jerry could hate you.
All we know about Jerry is he's a big lazy cat.
So we heard a message from TC41 that they're in trouble, and we're trying to find TC41 now, and we don't really have any leads, and we're wondering if you could help us.
I mean, that's the droid up at Aang's, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and without the TC, we will not get the fish.
The fish, yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, he sort of slowly stands up. He probably weighs 20 pounds. I guess I could help. I mean, you don't happen to have any fish on you, would you?
Well, we don't have any on us, but if we get TC41 back, we could work out a deal and bring you some after.
Yeah, it's probably pretty good, yeah.
You saw the fish you got this morning. It was quite choice.
Yeah, the scumfish's pretty good.
Oh, that was mine. What did she get?
Probably also a scumfish.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, come in. The boss is asleep. We got the place to ourselves.
It's very slow walking behind Jerry. It takes forever.
It's like he takes 4-5 steps forward, and then you just take 2 steps and stop. And then he takes a couple steps forward, and you take 2 steps and stop. Yeah, it's long.
I'm getting really agitated and rolling my eyes a lot.
So, you got any leads yet? What you got in mind?
We had the lead from a guy named Saul, and we saw pictures of missing droids. Many missing droids. Like our friend, you know, the one with your picture on it, Jerry, yes?
Yeah, you just can't escape this place. Somebody always brings me back.
Yes. You try. You're so fast, and, you know, they just always seem to catch you. It is so unfortunate.
But yeah, we have no leads. TC41 did not show up on that.
We had Saul, and we have Saul. But
what does Saul know?
He's not shown up yet.
Yeah.
We have.
He's probably there right now.
we just left. We just left our only lead to go see Big Jerry.
But Jerry should know something, right? Jerry knows all the droids in town. I mean, we should ask Jerry if he knows any CD droid shops.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So, do you?
So we should ask the Jerry. We should ask him if he knows any of these CD droid shops.
So Jerry leads the two of you to, like, his little nook. One of his little nooks where there's just a pile of pillows. And he lays down with his, like, stomach showing on one of them and grabs some loth catnip and just gives it a... that'll wake you up. All right. So, missing droid. I heard about some missing droids. You know, I got my connections. But I think somebody up on the upper levels, maybe near that big place where people just lose all their money. Somebody up there has been taking them. Just a couple weeks ago, somebody... If you all heard of the Jedi Knights?
No, what are these things?
Do
you know what they are?
I know what they are. Why don't you know what they are?
I don't know. Please tell me. Tell me, what are these? These Jedi Kid Knights.
Yeah, it's with a K. They all dress the same, but they look different. They carry big flashlight sticks. A couple of them came by a couple weeks ago looking for a missing droid. From what I hear, they found it up in the upper levels. Maybe a junkyard kind of thing.
So you think this TC could be in the junkyard?
Could be. That's what I got.
And you can tell us where this junkyard is?
It's I don't know if you go up that. It's kind of a long way. It's the casino up there. It's near there.
I have not been to this place.
Oh, we can do that.
It's big and shiny.
Okay. We can do this?
We can do this.
Okay, we will do this.
You would know that the best way to get anywhere is through Tangletown. So you can get to all the levels from there.
What do I know about Tangletown? Because I know nothing about Tangletown.
No, you don't. Well, next time you go there, I'll give you the full description. You'll go there to get other places.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there's a junkyard up there somewhere behind that place.
But we must go through the place I know called Tangletown, yes?
Yeah, that's probably the fastest way.
Okay. I can get us through Tangletown. You may have to help me pass that, though. You were at you told me of this nice place you had been once with this, there was this man with this lizard face, and then there was a fish. She looked very delicious, I think was how you described her, even though she was a friend of Afka's. And then there were the two we saw at the we have seen them before at the dumpster occasionally, but then they stopped showing up.
Are you talking about Kishi and Janet?
Yes, those two. Is that their names? They are very unlikable.
Yeah, well, yeah. But yes, I've been there with them before.
Okay, so I will get us through Tangletown. You take us the rest of the way.
Deal.
Great. Let me know when you got some fish. Take it you can see yourself out, because I'm not getting up.
Yes.
Clearly.
I don't think you're going anywhere for a while. You should definitely not be driving. Okay, shall we head out?
Let's go.
So the two of you head out from this apartment above a droid shop, and through some walls and through some pipes and through some air ducts into Tangletown. Tangletown is like the place where all the creatures go to hang out. Once upon a time, when they were building this city, they put up one building, and then they put up a building at sort of a 90-degree angle to that building. And then they put up a building at a 90-degree angle to that building, and then they put a fourth building up. And Tangletown is the place in between all of those buildings. So there are girders to sort of help with the structure so that none of those buildings collapse on each other. There are wires and conduits going sort of everywhere in between all the buildings. And down in the bottom of it, you pretty much know everyone there. There are Lothcats, there are Chukas, there are stray Anubas, which are like big dogs. A lot of creatures you know down there.
Oh, this is my place. These are my people.
These are your people?
Yes, these are my people. I love these people.
All right, well, do you know where we're going? Do we need their help to get there? What are we doing?
Well, I know the way. It's fine. I will show us the way, but first, you have to meet my friends.
Okay.
Who are we meeting?
We're meeting several Anubas.
Okay.
They're just kind of hanging out, rolling dice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can't grab them with their hands and roll
No,
them.
they're just pawing them.
Paw them. You know, it's just like our own little casino down here.
Those Anubas are named Festa, Ronto, and Dirt.
All right, well, introduce me to your friends.
Well, my friend, this is Festa. He is very nice. This is Ronto.
Ronto?
Ronto? Yeah. Oh, sorry,
it's Ronto.
Sorry, Ronto. It's very hard to say for me. Ronto. Okay. Yes, and this is Dirt. She is the cleanest of them.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, we have been many places together. Occasionally, we go down to the lower levels and look for some fresh kills. You cannot eat this trash and these things that people throw out all the time. Many adventures out there. It's fantastic. In fact, they know the way through Tangletown better than anyone.
That's great. I'm Vecti, by the way, since my friend here so rudely did not introduce me.
Ronto puts out his paw. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Festa says to Tooks, you want to roll the bones?
Yes, I mean, what could go wrong, yes?
Okay, but let's make it quick. We've got a goal here, and we've got some fish to eat tomorrow.
Yes, I will wager you the fish that I will get for tomorrow.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Let's roll. You're unlucky.
I know.
Do you want to lean into your unlucky?
Oh,
do you
yes,
want to forego this roll and lean into being unlucky?
Oh, definitely. That's why I was setting it up.
All right. So, what is this game like that they're playing?
They have a series of dice, and it's a game of chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing against Ronto, correct?
You're playing
Or who?
Festa.
Festa?
Yeah.
So I'm playing against Festa.
Can we make them actual bones?
Yeah.
Like, they're like old bits of something spine.
Yep. So they're actual bones, and the idea is it's not just a game of chance, but it's a race. Every time you hit the bone, it has to make it past a certain point. And
it's got to go between two other ones, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then whatever, you want to try to get that pointy part of the spine, you want to have that pointing up. And for every time you do that, you get 1 point. And then you alternate turns.
And Tooks may be good at it, but he's also very unlucky. Festa beats him easily.
Oh.
And you just lost your share of fish for tomorrow?
Yes, I get... but the dice, it looked fun, yes?
Yeah, and now you're going to want some of mine, and we've got to bring some back to Jerry? Well, we've got to do something about... I'm going to play. I'm going to wager my fish. Let's fix this.
Yeah, it's going to be a cunning check, please.
Oh.
You have something that you can use here.
Oh. Okay. Wait, so I do my cunning check?
Yep, it'll be cunning, and if you want to use that, you add 2 more dice.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to say it is an average roll. You want to get a 4.
Okay.
You got 1 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you do it, and so you're playing against Festa, and it's like, you're cheating or something.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a fair game. I won.
I think you're cheating. I don't know how you're cheating, but I think you're cheating.
Well, prove it or, cough it up, man.
Fine. And he looks over at Tooks.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm not going to take your food tomorrow.
Oh, that is great.
But we're going to play again tomorrow.
Yeah, so of course we will. It'll be like this time. My friend Ronstopher and we were playing this fantastic game. And it lasted for 5 years. It was great. We will do that, my friend. And we will become best friends, just like me and Ronstopher.
Ronstopher?
Hey, I got Costello out of another game.
Okay, well.
Ronstopher's pretty good. All right. Well, I doubt you came just to cheat at a game. You need us to get you somewhere?
Yes, we need a ride. We need a ride through Tangletown.
No, you're not riding, but we can show you how to get where you're going.
It was worth a shot.
They are bigger than you, and you could definitely ride on them. We have pride, though.
Yes, pride. Some of us have that, some of us don't.
So the 5 of you now make your way up girders and unused fire escapes, through some air ducts, down some tunnels, through a sewer.
Oh, the smell. This is fantastic. I love this aroma.
Through a forest of glowing crystals.
Ooh, crystals.
What do you do? Do you lick them?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're crystals. You just stare at them.
Oh. Stare deep into the crystal. Oh, now what?
Well, that's pretty much it. That they don't really do anything. They're just really fun to look at.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, come on. Over some basically tight wires, over a couple more girders, and then you find yourself up in one of the upper levels where you can actually see the sky.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Coruscant Nights.
Thanks to Caitlin and Ben for playing on these episodes. Go follow Caitlin's music at Boiled Over Music on Instagram.
Our music is by Mark Eberhardt.
You can find us on social media at Coruscant Night on Twitter, or you can email us at coruscantnightspod@gmail.com.
Love the podcast and want to show your support? You can leave us a review on your favorite podcatcher. You can buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/CoruscantNights, or you can visit us on Patreon.
Check it out at patreon.com/CoruscantNights. Do you know about the thing we're doing called Donate for Destiny?
No.
So with Donate for Destiny, listeners of Coruscant Nights and Flight Risk and Dicey Cantina and New Republic Radio can all donate to an organization called Child's Play, which provides toys and games for kids in hospitals and domestic abuse shelters.
Aw.
And then, if they donate, that changes our Destiny pool.
Listeners, it is your destiny to donate.
For more details and to learn how to donate, visit CoruscantNights.com/Destiny.